Yes, guys, welcome back to Kings of the Bridge. How are you all doing? Hope you're all well. Welcome to the earlier, I say early, it's like an hour earlier show than usual. Obviously, we're here to talk about talking points of yesterday's game. We're not going to delve in overly too much because I know we probably don't want to be sitting there talking about it, but I have got some key areas that I want to highlight in yesterday's game, which we'll be getting into. So keep an eye out. One second, let me sort my speaker. I just realised it's miles away. Keep an eye. Yeah, 1 second. Going back to what I was saying. There's some certain areas of the game yesterday we need to talk about. Obviously, losing 2-1 to Arsenal again is just pain, absolute pain. Having to deal with that bullshit fan base. Us not being able again to jump the hurdle and actually show that we can go on and beat them in a game that could have equally hindered their title challenges if we could have just stepped up. And we didn't. Ultimately, we did what we're so used to seeing, especially under this new ownership. So we'll be talking about that. We've also got the giveaway, which obviously Matt's going to talk about in a bit, that we're having to redo again, which we'll get into. And then before we even talk about the game, we're going to do Rosenior's press conference, which was earlier on, and just to highlight what sort of the comments are there, because again, games are coming thick and fast, and we now have Aston Villa, which is a must win, which again, we'll be doing preview for that probably tomorrow with a countdown for that one on Wednesday as well. It's just loads and loads of streams for you guys, thick and fast. So keep your eyes out for around this time, 4, 5, 6 o'clock. We're always here around these times. And do me a favor right now, if you can, everyone in here, please smash the like buttons. There's nearly 30 people in the building. Run up the likes, share it out on your social medias. We're nearly at 8.5K. I want to try and get to 9. That's our aim for the end of the year, to try and get to 9, maybe 9.5. We'll see. But Matt, how are we doing, mate? Obviously, you've done the watch along yesterday. Well done. That seemed to have gone pretty well. I saw you throwing the dog in the air, and then next minute,
it was euphoric at one point. I mean, when we were watching that first half, it was turgid. It was just a standard Arsenal performance, and we didn't look great either. They got a real scrappy goal through Mamadou Sarr's own goal, who, in fact, I thought had a really composed game. But yeah, it was a good watch along. Thank you for everyone who was joining. And yeah, I'm sure we're going to go into a little bit more about the game shortly, about the key points. But just once again, like you said in your match preview, and I said in my match preview, discipline, composure and discipline. We got neither of that in certain situations. Again, I don't know what we can do, mate. I really don't.
Nonny Caesar says Liam Delap out. Toby, good to see you. Gtinho, Dead in the Water, how you doing? Good to see you. Wally Waldo, what you saying? ASG Rogue, good to see you. Everyone that's involved in the giveaway. I don't know whether we do that now or just let some more people come in before we do it potentially. Yeah, maybe we'll do it.
I think more people come in a bit, I reckon.
Like my new name. Unbelievable, man. You just can't write it, can you? You just cannot write it. And yet we can't seem to put the ball in the back of the net. And ultimately, I know we want to sit here talking about, and I've seen a lot of across social media of like Saliba fouling João Pedro, Raya punching him in the face, Enzo getting manhandled in the box, all of our players getting literally manhandled and thrown on the floor with these dirty tactics of Arsenal's that they seem to be continuously getting away with. But I'm not really going to sit here today and talk about that too much. I still think there's a lot of things that we should be looking at ourselves that we could be doing better. Before we do that, obviously, should we talk about the press conference earlier? Just a quick update on the press conference and where we stand with it over to Daily. So yeah, I don't know if it's come up yet. It has, yeah. So let's just put this here. So in terms of the update from him, let's go down. It says here that Rosenior said that he's disappointed with the missed opportunity against Arsenal. Pedro Neto apologized to the group. Now, I'm a little bit confused about that because apparently he didn't know he was yellowed, but then there's a video of him actually going up to the guy before half time and getting a yellow card. So I don't really know what the fuck's going on there with Neto and that red card, to be honest. But ultimately, it goes back to us just not able to keep these yellow cards down. These red cards down. That's 10 red cards the whole season. That's just disgusting, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, it's really not good. I mean, like I said to you, mate, like this discipline side really has to be handled. I mean, I heard that Fofana got fined only £10,000 or something. What is that going to do in the grand scheme of things when these guys are on hundreds of thousands a week? It's nothing.
Yeah.
The way you've got to do it is, I think, 50%. There's got to be a mark on this. Something has to change. And I don't know what it is, but they have to change this quick because it's not acceptable.
He goes on to say that Rosenior was asked about how Enzo Fernandez has 12 yellow cards as a leader. Rosenior says Enzo is a top leader. Yeah, I mean, not even getting into it, but yeah, at the end of the day, there's a lot more we need to talk about. Rosenior says functioned well apart from those 2 set pieces. We functioned well apart from the 2 set pieces, but ultimately, Rosenior, that's what's leading us to conceding games, mate. We've done it against Burnley in the 93rd minute, and we've done it twice against Arsenal again. So you could say we functioned well. But if we can't work out our set pieces correctly, I'm really going to delve into that today. That's what we're going to be talking about. It's not just about whose fault. And I know we're all going to sit here pointing at Sanchez. And yes, he will have his little moment. We're going to sit there and talk about him. But there's so many things in and around the way that we defend these set pieces that are really causing us problems, especially in a physical league like the Premier League. And I really want to highlight it as well. And in other individuals that I've not really seen anyone talking about as well. Rosenior, whether he will get involved with defending of set pieces, I am now. What does that mean? Oh, like in terms of like seeing what's going on. I'm assuming he's what he's referring to. Like I'm getting more involved now. We've had the setups. I don't know. Rosenior, on whether he will get involved in it. We read that. Rosenior, I can't go through this season with a red card every 2 or 3 games. Well, discipline them, innit? Like, no offense. Like, you've got to do something, ain't you? It's getting out of hand. We got, I mean, what do you think it is, Matt? Like, why do you think we get so many red cards? Is it because we deserve it in a way, or is some of them maybe we haven't? But like, ultimately, what is the issue? Why can't this group of players that come on the pitch or not just get red cards?
I think it's a culmination of a couple of things. I think you're getting a lot of the young, we're a really young team. But I do find, obviously, it counteracts that with what Pedro Neto did. But Neto, what is he, 26 now? It's a cultural thing of not having pure leaders in the club, of being held responsible. The likes of the Sanchez, the Gusto situation last week where he did the no-look pass. There's no credibility or accountability, I should say, for their actions. And I think that just stems from the top. They're allowed mediocrity to just rot through the club now. And I just think it's just from top to bottom. It's just a mess. And it's just obvious that you need senior figures in that club. And I know it's very difficult to just like pluck out thin air, but like a Thiago Silva and stuff who had real credibility in the bank, who would not allow this sort of thing to happen. And I just find it's discipline from a finance side as well. They need to have harder disciplinary actions. 10 grand's nothing to these players. They don't give a shit about that. Often a week's wages, let that make a difference.
Yeah, if I'd have both walked off smiling and laughing, fuck them both. True.
I think that's purely that's like a coping mechanism of embarrassment. I think maybe they are laughing it off because they're arrogant or whatever, but it's when you've done something wrong, instead of just getting all upset, it's a way of kind of just like, shit, I've done something wrong.
Yeah.
So
we also have Cole Palmer was fine. He was subbed off along with Enzo as they were both on yellows. He obviously was tactical. I'll kind of work that out. Cucurella hopefully back this weekend. Estevao is back on the grass. And Lavia is close to starting, Matt. Jesus Christ. Don't say his name too loud, eh?
The shockwaves of saying his name might injure him. Look, when he went, he let's say he looked intense when he came on the pitch, and that's what you love to see. But when he fell over, I was like, oh God, here we go.
When he got clamped, he went into a tackle. I was like, my whole body was like, please, no, not again. Like, because it's just the way he plays, right? Like, he's so like, we kind of needed him in this game. I actually thought Santos kind of struggled a bit overall in this game. I didn't think he was really involved. In fact, the best midfielder on the pitch yesterday was Moises Caicedo by a mile, in my opinion. He was breaking up, playing everywhere. But ultimately, we struggled really to have any. I'd say because I don't think Arsenal were good as well. It's really like, obviously we're going to talk about the game in a minute, but Arsenal's performance from like their key players and stuff, Saka was non-existent. And again, we're going to talk about certain players, and one of them's Hato, because I think we need to have that conversation. But like from our point of view, like we didn't see Enzo Fernandez enough on the ball. We didn't really use his passing range or ability enough. It was more about like just I don't know. We just didn't really. We didn't really tick in the first half. Obviously, we'll get into it in a second. But keeping Lavia fit is going to be very, very key moving forward. Kukurea and Estevao seem like they're near enough to be ready to face PSG, which is good news. Is that it? Okay, cool. So look at it like this, Matt. Estevao, Lavia, and Kukurea all to come back in the team for a point where we're actually quite in the dumps at the moment. Would you say, in terms of our recent performances? We need something. Right? We need something.
2 points from 9. So yeah, you're absolutely right. We're in the dumps. So yeah, it's we need them desperately, because we are, from a confidence side, we are really in the dumps with this, and this is the worst time to be out of confidence, because you're getting the likes of United, who, let's be honest, they played all right against Palace, but still won and got the 3 points. And when it gets to this point in the season, I don't really care how you play, and it's hypocrite. It's ironic saying about how Arsenal play or whatever, but for us, it's just get the 3 points now. So, and Man United are doing it, Liverpool are doing it. We need to just somehow bring Villa into this, but with us dropping points, this is what's going to happen. We really are struggling.
I don't know, Mike, the answer to that. It might just be because I don't know. I have no clue. Enzo and Palmer aren't helping the team with the quick counters. Well, ultimately, I keep saying it. If them two ain't creating in this team, we really do struggle. Even though I thought Reece James gave us some really good crosses yesterday in the box that really caused Arsenal problems. We just don't really, I don't know, man. Obviously, we're going to talk about it in a minute, but did you want to do the giveaway? 15 minutes. Let's start do that, and then we'll start talking about the game properly, because there's a lot I want to break down and go through and talk about as well. So, guys, we're doing a retaking the giveaway again, because the person that won is not around anymore. These are the list of individuals that are on the giveaway. Now, I'll let Matt take over, because obviously this is his.
That's all right. No, so look, it's for all the members so far. So thank you for all the members who have joined. Like I said, it's a giveaway for £150 shirt, as you all know. Whoever will win, hopefully they're in here. We will sort out maybe a call tomorrow. I'll send you a link for StreamYard, or we can just set up a call and we can run through it all directly, and you can have a look at what order you want to maybe this evening, and then we'll get that ordered for you tomorrow and get that delivered straight.
Angie's yellow box seems to look a little bit bigger than I don't know what's going on there.
I tell you, if Ange wins again, it's just incredible.
So who we got in it? We got Cole, we got Carly, we got Con, we've got Rogue, we've got Ange, we have got Ald Watts, we've got Gitinho, we've got Mike, we've got Cal, and we've got Toby, and we've got Matt. Yeah, Matt Hesper as well, and CFC Cole. Yeah, so good luck to all of you guys. Yeah. Hopefully you win it. And yeah, here we go. Spin the wheel. Cole! Oh my God! Cole! Yes, Cole. Where is Cole? I've not seen him in ages.
Oh God! You're not doing this again, are we?
We might have to respin it again. Where's Cole? I haven't seen Cole in times. Is he even in this group? What's his name on it?
Is CFC Cole in the Discord?
Rigged. Where's Cole? You might have to do it again, because I've not seen him in ages. He's disappeared.
I've not seen him in ages.
Oh fucking hell!
Cole isn't around anymore.
We might have to spin again. Hey, it's me, Cole. I changed my name. Very funny, Nonny. No, Cole. Where is Cole? Is Cole? His name's Cole Palmer, isn't it, or something? What's his name on the Discord?
Cole 22. Is he not on there? CFC Cole. Maybe he's not in there. No,
he's not in there. He's gone. He was in there. Is he gone? Oh, I hate this. This is so annoying.
I don't know whether. Is he the American?
Yeah, the American or Cole. 1 second. I think I might have him on TikTok, actually. Let me look. Weirdly enough.
Just spin again and put my name in it. Just gonna be twice in a row now.
Yeah, he's off of
Is he not on TikTok either?
not even on TikTok. Can't find him.
Okay. If you're happy with this, Gem, I think we redraw them.
We might have to. What do we think, guys, in the chat? Olberly, do you think this is the right thing? I've not seen him in ages. I'm not going to lie.
I've not seen him in the chat.
He used to be active all the time, and now he's gone.
I've not seen him in the chat for a long time,
which is annoying.
Same as Hesmer as well. I've not seen Matt Hesmer in it.
Yeah, but I can get hold of Matt. Actually, is he in the Twitter group? Do we know? I'll have a look.
Order what, mate? Yeah, I've seen Order what, mate? I think. Well, he's still in the Twitter group.
That's what I'm looking now.
Oh, what, CFC Cole?
There he is. I found him. Let me at him.
Oh, he follows me as well. When was the last time he posted? Oh, 2 days ago, so he's active.
Guys, we are going to go into it. Sorry, I know we like trying to do something here.
Fuck that Gem spin again.
I'll tell you what, do a temporary spin. Whoever comes in second, if he don't respond by today, then we'll give it to the next person.
Okay, all right, let's do that. Right, let me just move. Yeah, let's do it.
Just messaged. Wait, so he's just messaged me.
Did he?
He's coming now. 1 second, he's coming.
Oh, is he coming in?
Yeah.
I didn't take a screenshot, but his name was definitely on there. Let me just put it back.
He is coming in, guys. He is coming in.
Well, look, congratulations to CFC Cole anyways.
CFC Cole, you have to get out that what's that extra, because he's in America, Matt, it's going to be extra delivery costs, mate. To be fair, it's all right with Chelsea, because I don't think I paid that much really for delivery costs anyway. It's all right.
Well, people are now going to say, right, we're going to put a timer of 5 minutes or something. Otherwise, he's not going to join. Well, look,
he said he's coming in now.
Okay.
We'll give him like a couple of minutes, and we'll tell him to hurry up.
We will get back to the. There he is.
There he is, Cole.
CFC Cole, congratulations, my friend. You have won the giveaway. So I'm going to. Well, I've got you on Twitter, so drop me a message, and then we'll start communications with what shirt you want. But it is one of these shirts you can win. So I'm going to just put this.
£150, mate. It's not small. It's quite an expensive giveaway that's being put out here that you've just won. Obviously, we didn't want you to meet. This is illegal. Finally, won one. Ultimately, you just when Matt orders it, Cole, you just got to send him over your address details and the name and stuff like that you want it to go to, and then it will just go straight to you.
Exactly. I've just dropped you a message now, CFC Cole. But congratulations, mate. I knew you were about. Didn't think you left. You were lucky. We were going to do a redraw if you didn't respond. So well done for responding.
Never win giveaways. Cole is Ange in disguise. Big up, guys. Big up, Chelsea Blue. How are you, man? Good to see you. Cole, congratulations, man, on that giveaway. There will be another one soon, guys. Don't worry. We're not going to keep it too long in between. We'll make sure we do another one very, very soon as well. But you got to become members, guys. Only if you want to get involved in it again, you need to become a member. The more members we get, ultimately, the more I think giveaways we would do personally, because the money that you guys are putting each month, we will then use to go back to on the second and third giveaway. Do you know what I mean? So that's the whole point of it. You know what I mean? Oh, wait a minute. We need to do a redraw. You got my name incorrect.
Right. Was CFC Cole 22? Was his name, right? Yeah. CFC Cole 22.
See, we're getting into the Chelsea game now, and that's what we're going to do, talking points. Congratulations, Cole, again. We're going to go straight into talking points now. It's not more of a match reaction, it's more talking points in around this game. And I really want to highlight what Chelsea Blue said here. He says, Jem, we need to address the elephant in the room. These refs have been effing with us, and we keep blaming the players, but refs and VAR are playing a huge part. I find that hard to agree on, slightly. As much as we should have had a penalty for Rice's handball, Reece James goes and scores on the back of it. Do you know what I mean? So ultimately, they end up scoring an own goal. So that one can be ticked off. The João Pedro one, where he's got his arms around him like that, they've been doing that all season. How weird is it, right? You can go and do what happened to Cunha in the Man United game where the Lacroix puts his hand on his shoulder and he falls over, which wasn't even the penalty, and they give a penalty. But then from a corner in the box, you can literally wrap your whole body around someone and stop them from jumping, and it's nothing, Matt. Like, it's crazy.
It was the whole Kolo Muani situation with Gabriel the week before. Yeah, and the physical difference is that.
Carly.
You're right, Carly. The physical difference is just it angers me, and this is what I've always said with those other situations. The whole situation with Kolo Muani and Gabriel, they need to teach defenders a lesson that they can't just fall over, because they can't not penalise from the striker. Like, you know, João Pedro is completely manhandled and all over, and then all of a sudden, like you said, it's just sent soft the other way, and it's not right. They've either got to do one thing or the other, and they're doing neither at the moment.
Now, I agree. Now, I want to talk about the defensive aspects, the game, how it went, and the cross, and obviously the corners, because that's really where we need to look at today, and that's where the majority will go. It's going to be easy to talk about Neto and Sanchez, because ultimately they had a big effect, detrimental effect to us not winning the game. Sanchez, who, do you know what? We'll start with Sanchez before we get into everyone else, because it's very quick and easy. As soon as he started today from 0 minutes to 90, he was shit. Yeah, he was slipping over. He was kicking balls out. He was giving balls away. He was meant to pass it in. It was literally, it's like he comes up against Arsenal when he goes into Bozo element again. He goes into that Bozo Sanchez rather than that real good Sanchez that we've seen this season. And ultimately, his distribution was shit. He made one good save, which was the Eze one to stop him going 3-1 ahead. His corners and his collection, which I actually bigged him up on and said that he controls and catches corners and free kicks really well, disappeared in this game. I thought Kepa was in goal in this game. Generally, that's how bad it was. You know, his whole command and, you know what I mean, and all of that stuff, it was all gone. And then on top of all that, when they scored the goal and he ran out, I can't think it was the second one. I generally thought he got pushed. I was like, he's got pushed. Like, so we're missing something here. And I watched the replay and I'm like, what is he doing?
I know.
But is it like, he is the root of his own downfall. He let us down again against Arsenal. I will not forgive him for that. It's fucking shit. Yeah. All right. And ultimately, you can't do that in the bigger games. Yes, he's been very good this season. Some people say he's their player of the season, whatever. Cool. Yeah. But for 2 games against Arsenal, Matt, he has let us down and he can hold it, in my opinion.
I totally agree. I mean, on the watch along, I said it from literally minute 1. I went, Sanchez, he don't look good. Like, immediately, like, he had just 1 foot on the ball and he kept trying to drag the ball out or whatever. He kept slipping, like you were saying. And what does that do immediately? It just puts nerves within the centre back pairing and just the back line. And Mamadou Sarr kept passing the ball back to him as well. And I was like, no, please don't. But the second goal was a calamity, really. I mean, like you said, I genuinely, from his reaction, I went, oh, that's fine. Like, it's going to go to VAR. He's that clearly emotional about it. I thought, oh, it's fine. When you then watch the replay and he literally hesitated and then he didn't know what to do, I thought, wow.
Facts. And ultimately, I don't really have much more to say other than in the bin performance. Tragic, shocking. And obviously we can look at the goals in a minute. And I've done it in a way where we're not actually playing it. We're kind of like, you'll see what I'm doing. I think we'll get away with it by doing it. I did get a you know what on the last one, but I sorted it out. He did. It was FIFA for the showing of the Champions League, but that makes no sense. There's no paid subscription, so I don't get it.
It wasn't the Avengers video.
No, it was all right. That was all right, weirdly enough. He was the player of the season until yesterday. Mine's now 1,000%. James is what GT is saying. Reece James is the player of the season. Yeah. Sanchez can't handle Gyökeres' aura. I mean, that Gyökeres, was they even playing?
He was awful yesterday.
Was he even playing? I don't even think he was. Right, let's have a look at what I've got to go through, because the real big thing, we saw it against Burnley and we saw it again yesterday, where ultimately we just don't defend corners well. So as you can see, 20 minutes in the corner, we are... I need to zoom in on this. I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is going to be complicated because it's... People at home need to see. I mean, you... Let me see if I can zoom in a bit. No, I can't. Okay, cool. So the ball comes. Let's go back. So Saka's got the corner. He whips. 1 second. Yeah, that's it. There we go. He whips the ball into the back post. Right now, watch Gabriel and Reece James at the back post. Yeah, you see him here. Yeah, right here. So Gabriel and Reece James are having a tussle. Right now, watch Sanchez again, and watch Mamadou Sarr. Okay, they're the two ones on the watch, right? So the ball comes in the box. Sarr's pushing around. Sanchez is doing nothing. Can I ask? Look at him. He's influencing nothing. He may as well have just stood on his line. The ball comes into the back post here, right? Is that João Pedro or Reece? Yeah, João Pedro tries to jump to win. Reece James, who was very good yesterday, loses his man and ends up giving Gabriel you-know-what while he's in the air. Yeah. But watch Mamadou Sarr, right? Look at everyone's body positions on the pitch, right? Look at every single... there. Look at everyone's, right? Watch. Look at everyone's... What is everyone's body positions on this pitch, Matt? They're all facing the other way, right? Yeah. Look at Mamadou Sarr. Here, number 19, yeah? Right? Yes. So the ball comes across. He looks like he's playing for Arsenal. He's looking the other way. The ball comes in. It deflects. All right. Yeah, we don't win the first one. We don't win the second one. The ball comes towards him. And because of his body position, let's be serious. Because of his body position, he pushes it into the goal. If he has his body the other way round facing that way and the ball comes at him, Matt, what happens? You chest it, you throw your head at it, you try and do something, right? You try and flick it away from the goal, yeah? But because his body, and I wish I could zoom in on this, because his body is the other way, look, he even turns around. Look at all the players. Look at all the players facing the way you're meant to face, yeah?
Why can I see his shirt number?
Look, he's still facing that way. Look, even when they scored, look, he scored for him. Look, the ball went the way that it should have gone because Mamadou Sarr's body positioning let them get any. Yes, maybe he might have missed it and it had gone in the back of the net. But if he's facing the other way when Saliba is heading that ball towards goal, I guarantee he's heading it the other way, Matt, or he's doing something, right? He's chesting it, he's kicking it, whatever, right? He's going to get it away from the goal. But because he doesn't do that, he pushes it towards our own goal. And look, when it goes in here, look, he's still facing the other way. The only difference is the Arsenal players are running away. He's happy. Look at them all. We scored.
Where does Saliba start, by the way, in that whole kind of sequence of play? So who's he with?
He's with Chalobah, I think.
No, Saliba is with Santos. Chalobah is with Timber.
Stay with that because we're going to come back to that. That's my next segue to come into things. We're going to come back to this in a second. But ultimately, this ball comes in. You're right. Santos, is that João Pedro or Santos? No, that's Caicedo.
Oh, Caicedo's there with Nkapie.
Wait a second. Am I looking at the wrong player here? Let me go back.
Saliba is number 2. He's next to Gyökeres.
Saliba and Santos and Sarr and... Is that Gyökeres, right? That's what I'm thinking, yeah? João Pedro's standing in between them. James is watching Gabriel in the corner. Chalobah's watching Timber, I think, right? So the ball comes in. Look at the movement of Gabriel. He gets away from James. Too easy, in my opinion. But James is trying to impose his body on him, right? Look here. trying to like put him off it. Yeah. So he puts him off it. But look at Sarr. Watch Sarr. Just watch Sarr. Please just watch Sarr. Look, right? Everyone's facing the other way. Look at Sarr. He's running towards his own goal. Backwards.
Yeah.
Like,
so Mamadou Sarr was on timber.
It's shocking defending, right? Ultimately, when you're a defender, the one thing you do when you defend corners is look the other way. Even I got trained. Your body has to face that way. As soon as you face the other way, because you're just following your man and not actually doing anything else, and you're looking the other way, ultimately it's going to land on you. Mosey isn't blaming Sarr for the goal. He's saying if Sarr had his body turned the other way, then it could have been. It wouldn't have got in. That's my point. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. What? Who just said that? Mosey. Yeah, what I'm talking about here is Sarr's body position when this ball reaches Saliba. We lose the first contact, right? Reece James loses the battle. We lose the second battle. The ball then lands, goes towards goal, right? And Sarr is facing the net. He's not facing the other way around. He's facing the net. That's what. What do you think's going to happen? If you kick the ball at me, Matt, and I'm facing the net, I guarantee it's going towards the net. You know what I mean? Your body's not in a position to deal with it. So ultimately, it's just tragic defending, right? And we'll come back to that because there's another sequel to something else in there that you just mentioned that we need to talk about as well. But that was the first goal. We could sit here moaning about Sanchez and listen, he's in no man's land. He doesn't know what he's doing. Again, yeah, he's not really, you know what I mean? He's not really doing anything other than doing this, dancing, yeah, in the box, yeah. But then his second goal comes, right? And even though we were all cooking Sanchez, who again deserves to be cooked in the moment, right? Watch what happens again on this one. Watch what happens again on this one. Okay. I don't know if you all can see it. Let me drag us down here. Okay. So this is the second goal. Watch again what happens. Let's go back. So Sanchez is doing what he'd done before. Nothing. Which is just standing in the box, as you can see. But watch Sarr. Look at Sarr this time. Look at him.
He's not even looking at the ball there at all. He's just...
When I sat here and said after when did we play? Who did we play away with him when Fofana and him play? It was the FA Cup. I said, looks good on the ball composed, but I worried about him from a box standpoint and his aerial duels. There's little things I need to see more of, okay? These two goals, now, again, I'm not just blaming him for this. It sounds like I'm sitting here just targeting Sarr. But ultimately, it's his man again, right? Watch. How, number one, he's looking the right way this time, Matt, right? But he's doing two wrong things here. Number one, he's not full. You know, if you're losing the battle in the area, you're not going to jump. What do? You lean into the guy. You try and push him off the ball, right? You try and do something to put him off the ball. He doesn't do anything. And not only does it go under his arm, watch this one. This is the best one. Watch his eyes. Watch his eyes, right? So you can see him here. He's got Timber where he wants him. They're grabbing each other and whatever. Ignore Sanchez for a second because we're going to come to him, all right? Watch Sarr. He watches the ball. Good. He's got his eyes on the ball. But ultimately, what does he do wrong here? He watches the ball too much.
Yep.
And Timber pulls away from him here. And once Timber gets here when the ball comes in and he knows the ball's coming to him, look at his body positioning. Look, he's crouching. What is he crouching for?
Oh, fuck hell.
Look, watch. He doesn't even attempt to... He doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything to try and impose himself on Timber or stop it. Now, yes, the ball goes... Listen, how does Sanchez allow that to happen, by the way? Look at him. How does Sanchez allow that to happen? It's another story. But my point again here is you're watching the ball, your body position's right. Yeah. You've not gone with your man. You're not prepared to jump. If you're not going to jump, what should you do? Lean into the defender. Do something. Why has he got such an easy header? Why is it so easy, Matt? Every time. Well, it doesn't matter what defender it is. It's not just targeting Sarr here, but I have to bring Sarr to this discussion at this moment in time because both goals involved his man at the end of it.
Well, I know a lot of people are questioning Bernardo Cueva. Is that something that we need to start questioning now? I mean, look, from an attacking sense, sure, we're looking all right. Not saying brilliant, but we're looking all right. But I know in your spaces yesterday, was it like Stephen, I think, was on there, and he had some really valid points. You know, we're not even average in terms of conceding goals. We're bang at the bottom. It's not good enough. And I think questions do need to be asked from that. But those sort of simple errors, I think, ball watching, things like that, you're taught that when you're like in under 10s and under 5s. Like, you know, these are professional footballers. You don't make those mistakes. Look, he's very young. I get that. But it's just, the more you watch it, the worse it gets, really.
Like, the Sarr thing I can't get right. But please answer me this question, everyone in the chat, right? And this is the next segue to the problems of our defending from corners, all right? Why is Enzo Fernandez marking Gyökeres physically? Don't make much sense. And why is Santos marking, is that Saliba or Gabriel?
That's Reece James with Gabriel.
That's Saliba on Santos, right?
Oh, sorry, yeah. And again, yeah, Santos with Saliba.
Why are we having our smaller players in the box, right? Listen, marking the bigger players in the opposition team and our actual so-called physical players in the team standing around like Chalobah, just not doing anything. Yeah. Like, what is this organization? And João Pedro marking no one. He's just standing there. No one's attacking the ball. Why are we doing this? And I want to go back to the other clip again. Why are we set up like this? I don't understand it, Matt. I don't get our decision to defend corners the way that we defend them.
The only thing I could see if Chalobah is not, he's more at the front post, as if they go for more like a front post sort of style of corner, like what we do. And then Chalobah is there to kind of defend it from that side and sweep up from that side. But that doesn't excuse the Santos, you're on Saliba. It just doesn't make sense to me. You've got their both strongest centre-backs. Yes, I can probably understand Gabriel with Reece James, because from a physical standpoint, that probably matches. But you said that was right. Enzo Fernandez, Gyökeres. Okay. Height difference makes no sense. But the Santos thing with Saliba makes absolutely no sense. I mean, it's just ridiculous, really.
Look at the way we set up here. Neto's on the edge to use his speed to get out. Cole Palmer, who's actually quite tall, by the way, compared to some of our players, is on the near post. Why have we got three players marking the post with no players around them when they're all at the back? Who are we marking? Palmer's watching Eze. What are these two doing at the near post? We don't need two there. All right. So watch this, how this goes, right? You've got Caicedo marking Timber. You've got, Caicedo. Yeah, Caicedo, who's number 5? Hincapié, sorry. Caicedo marking Hincapié. You've got João Pedro. No, not João Pedro. Who's that? That's Sarr, right? Yeah. Sarr marking Timber. You got Santos in the box scrapping with Saliba. And you got Enzo marking Gyökeres from corners. All of their biggest players that are going to attack this ball are all being held by players smaller than them that they can throw on the floor and score by. And all of the ones that are meant to be good in the air supposedly give us physical presence, are either at the front post marking no one or standing in the middle at the back post marking no one. Because can anyone make sense of it?
To me, that sounds more like an acquisition thing, really. Like, we're just not got physical enough players from like a height perspective, really. We're quite a short team.
Over 50 people in the building. Smash the like buttons, guys. We should be on 50 likes, please. If you've not hit the thumb, please hit the thumb now. We're 45 minutes in and run it up. We're just going through the corners, guys. If you're new coming in, DJ Sav, good to see you. Everyone else that's coming in, big up. Listen, I really wanted to concentrate on this, Matt, because we've done it against Burnley. Do you remember the Burnley goal where tossing and that are just standing in the box again? Your most physical players are not marking, but all your little players are trying to scrap with the physical players that are not physical enough to deal with them. Yeah. So they're losing their battles because they can't win it anyway in the air. And then the players that should be marking them, the ball's going nowhere near them. It's going over their heads or they're over somewhere else. They're not even involved in helping the people in the middle. So why would you leave Santos to mark Saliba? Why would you leave Enzo to mark Gyökeres? What are we doing? What are we doing? Why does Caicedo know Hincapié is a national teammate?
But that's what I mean. Is it Bernardo Cueva who's instructing them to be doing this?
He's an idiot.
But if it is him, then he is an idiot because, I mean, I don't know how tall you are, Jem, but I'm only 5'8". I'm not going to be bloody going like, right, I'm going to go for the biggest centre back. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just not, it just doesn't make any sense to me why you would do that at all.
Craig says, this is why I hate the way set pieces are defended these days. It's not as much about marking the man. It's about zonal, marking zones. And then other players are made to block opposition players. It's rubbish. Craig, the zonal marking method does not work for Chelsea Football Club. Rosenior said in his press conference today that he's now going to be heavily involved from corner drills to see what's going on. It doesn't take a rocket science, yeah? And do you know what the problem is? You're right, Matt. We're not physically the biggest team. Our biggest players are probably our strikers and Tosin, yeah, and maybe Badiashile, yeah, when you look at them from a physical standpoint. But because they're doing it in training with people that are just not that physical, and when it comes to doing it against teams that are so physical, they're just getting bullied.
Yeah.
And that's the fucking truth. We're getting bullied because in training, the players that we do have are not physical enough anyway. It doesn't work. Ultimately, we need to go back to what Craig said. We need to go back to man marking. You know, like back in the day, Rio Ferdinand comes up for a corner with Vidic. Yeah. Who's marking him? Go on. Who's marking him, Matt? John Terry and fucking someone.
Terry.
You know what I mean? Carvalho, Alex, Cahill, David Luiz. The centre-backs mark the centre-backs. That's the whole point of it. Yeah? Your biggest physicality players deal with the biggest physicality players in the box. Everyone else around it just is there to clear it, right? The ball lands, you just try and get it out quickly and get out the pitch. I know because I used to defend the near post crosses. I was the guy that used to stand on the near post and wait for the ball to come in. And I used to get told if the ball comes in the near post, the first thing you're doing is lumping it. So you just put your foot through it, right? Or you'll throw your body at it and header it the other way. But if it clears me, then it's just a big scrap between the physical players, you know, of the opposition and your own team. Who's going to win the fucking ball? Or your goalie comes out and comes and catches it, which in ultimate effects, which leads to Sanchez, he fails to do twice again because he done the same thing at home. Yeah, that second goal was the same type of goal he conceded than he did against these lot at the Bridge. If you remember when the ball went over his head and he just headed it into the goal from 2 yards out. He done the same thing again. So what is it that's causing Sanchez a problem to deal with it? Or is it just him being a numpty? I'm not reading the game well enough. Is the question.
When he panics. No, he doesn't have composure when he panics. So certain players, when they panic slightly, there's still an element of composure. When Sanchez panics, it goes out the fucking window.
It's just so much wrong with this, Matt. So much. And how many times have we seen him talking about our defence and just not dealing with things? Yeah, I know there's more people in the box than our defence, but ultimately, Reece James loses this in the air to Gabriel, which was not good, by the way. That didn't help, right? But then it's who's going to react next. Get rid of it. Santos.
Santos.
Yeah. Santos, who can't header balls, then has to deal with Saliba to try and stop him headering the ball, which is pointless. That is like a free goal. That's a free header if you're Saliba. It doesn't matter about that guy in front of you because he's too small. You've got him. Yeah, he wins the header. And then on top of it all, your actual defender, who's meant to be good in the box, is facing the other way to score the goal for you. I can't get my head out of it. I can't. Like, people probably say you're going into so much detail about this, but we have to see this. It's easy to sit and go Sanchez, and I'm an advocate for it all. But ultimately, there's so many other problems with this before it even gets to a goal that we have to talk about it again. Defenders, the zonal marking. Why is our midget players marking their biggest players? Why is our tallest supposed physical players marking no one? Just standing at the front post with no one around them. It just pisses me off. It's so shit. Look at the goals they're scoring against us, man. They're just shit goals.
It is
shit goals for them.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is to do with Bernardo Cueva, though. I really do. I think a lot of it is to do with him, and I'm surprised. I mean, there must be, the fact that Liam's saying now I'm going to be keeping an eye on that. I think that says a lot, to be honest.
So bad organisation shit. The zonal marking makes no sense. Your physical players, which we don't have a lot of, are not marking no one. Your midget players are just running around trying to push the 7-foot players, trying to like force them off, and that's all they can do. And ultimately, as we just saw here, if we don't win the first ball in the box, we're finished. That's the truth. If someone doesn't win that first header near post or back post and gets it away, and the opposition wins the header to get it back across goal, Matt, we're fucked. All the time. Every time. Because their physical players are in the right areas with our midget players. And our physical players are fucking standing miles away from the goal. Watching it again has brought all the anger back in me watching this. It winds me up. How do you do 7 days, 7 weeks, like 7 days of training with this Cueva guy, and this is what you come up with when you're playing against the most physical bullshit team who only score free kicks, and literally all they were doing yesterday was looking for free kicks and corners because they knew it was the only way they were going to score against us. Could they score from open play? Did they even have any good chances from open play?
I don't think that.
They know they ain't good enough. Let's be serious. They know they ain't good enough in open play to score against us, other than when we're down to 10 men. They knew it. They knew the only way they were going to score, Matt, was by a corner and a free kick. And that's
well, you even heard like when they got a corner, they were cheering like it was a penalty, like they got a penalty. Like it's just crazy. And the thing is, like you said, what were we focusing on in the week? Like the fact that they said, yes, we've been focusing on this week. And then literally the 2 set goals they got were from set pieces.
It's not always about height. Else how Timber won header, who is the shortest on the pitch.
Mamadou Sarr was ball watching and then let him get a free header.
Mamadou Sarr was facing him. Look at everyone else's body position. Do I have to do this again to show people? Look. No, this is the wrong one, isn't it? It's the other one. Look at the body position. No, I don't think it is that one. He's talking about this one. Look at his body position. Look at the ball coming in the box. Yeah. He allows Timber to pull away, predicting where the ball's going to go, whilst all he does is watch the ball. He just watches the ball. He doesn't even force him, he doesn't even put any pressure on Timber when he jumps. Nothing. If you're not going to jump and you're a centre back, then you have to do more than that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What's he doing? And then he turns to face the Arsenal badge whilst he's in the air.
Yeah. I just don't know what to say, to be honest, mate, about it. It's just, that's just basics. And that's the problem. And it's been my mantra all season with us. And I think GT just did it as well. We only concede goals which are our fault. And I know it's easy to say, but they're always shit goals. There's never been a time, barring maybe the Bayern Munich game, and I think it was maybe a goal Leeds scored, and I was like, oh, do you know what? Fair enough, that was a good goal. The rest of them have been self-inflicted errors.
It makes me angry, CFC, actually having to even highlight it. It pisses me off because of who we're talking, the team we're talking about. But to give them 2 goals of this nature, it just doesn't sit well for me.
No.
And I'll tell you something now. From now to the end of the season, if I still see this shit, if this shit still keeps happening, which wouldn't surprise me if it does, yeah, and we're conceding goals of this level, you could create a clown video, 6-minute video of all the goals we've conceded this season, and it's as bad as this, right? Yeah. I promise you, I will be coming on these match reactions, and you'll be getting no reaction from me. You're not going to get this energy from me when it comes to this. It's going to be, what's the point? I've seen enough. I know what's going to happen. ultimately, it angers me. It angers me so much that I'm not getting angry about it no more. I'm not doing it. If they don't give a fuck about it and they're going to allow this to keep happening, they're coming out after games going, we need to do better. We know we should be doing this. We know we should be doing that. 3 days later, they go and do the same fucking thing again, and then again, and then again, and then again, and then again. So what is it then? Is it a player problem because they're not taking in the message? Or is it the managers because of the way that they're telling them, the way that they're being drilled, because it's not benefiting them? They can't defend it properly. What is it? How do you get this better? Because ultimately, this is bullshit. Let's be serious.
But it all stems back to even like the discipline side, though, mate. It's a cultural thing of mediocrity. It's, don't worry, guys, we're still learning. We're still a part of this project. We're all together. Don't worry, Liam. I'll put you around my shoulder. You'll do better. We just don't have winners or killers in our club anymore. And I think this isn't just a Chelsea thing. I think it's just within football. You have to be so pampered with players because otherwise they won't be happy and they'll just leave. And I think especially with people at the team like Chelsea, with the players we've got now, the likes of Palmer, Enzo Fernandez, Reece James, Cucurella, Caicedo, etc., they're at a point where if they kind of get a bit angry, they'll go because they have given so much back to the club. So that I think they're at a real tight line now where they've kind of just got to accept that, okay, right, it's all right. We're still learning together. It's a cultural thing as well, I think, mate.
Chalobah should be where Sanos is, number one. Yeah. Hato is your near post guy. João Pedro should be where Chalobah is, all right? And Santos or Enzo should be at the back post, clearing the ball off the line. You should not be having Santos and Enzo marking Saliba and fucking Gyökeres in the box. Why João Pedro and Chalobah, who are our two up there with two of our most physical players, are marking no one. Zonal marking. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Dreamer, thank you for the super chat. Just smash them likes and God bless y'all week. Bless y'all's week. Hey, big up, man. I appreciate you as always. Thank you for the support. Over 60 people in the building. Big up to you guys that are in here right now as well. Our club has been sabotaged by our clown owners. Hang around neck is the most overrated coaching. Hand around the neck is the most overrated. Chev is no better in heading, but this is not the point, Turk. Oh, are you like? Are you okay with this EPL, Turf? I feel like you're saying what we meant to do. Yes, we don't have physical players. Yes, we could argue we could have a couple more in there. But the ones that are physical in the team that are playing against Arsenal are marking no one. Does that not make sense? Does that not do you know what I mean? Like, they're not even involved. They're not even nowhere near involved in trying to get rid of the danger. They scored the first goal because Saliba was marking Santos. Saliba didn't even have to jump. All he had to do was header it towards the goal. He had no one in front of him with a presence or physical enough to push him off the ball. And yes, why Sar's marking Timber, really shit, by the way, and we spoke about it. Everything else was not good. Disasi is the only one who was good in heading the ball. Oh, fuck me.
Oh, God. All right, Turf.
All right, Turf.
Scored an own goal at the weekend, so.
Smash the likes, Kayat. What are you saying? Also, just before I go, EPL, be serious, bloody Disasi. If we can see they set piece against Villa as well, guess what? They're not small. They're still quite physical-ish, you know? Yeah, if you're going to use a small centre midfield in the box to mark a man, why not use Caicedo? But ultimately, what Arsenal did was clever because they pulled Gabriel. Gabriel is probably their best aerial presence, right? So they pulled him out wide twice. But what they did by doing that was make space in the box. They knew that our small players were marking their big players. And they knew that if the ball goes over Chalobah, who's one of our only physical players in the box, they've got a chance of scoring the goal, barring Sanchez doing what he was doing, which was nothing. Without Sanchez actually coming to do anything, which he didn't do twice in this moment, they knew that they had a chance of scoring because we weren't good. We're just not physical enough to deal with fucking their players. And that's the truth.
We were almost the worst team to play against their strongest attribute, really. And it showed.
It absolutely stinks, mate. That's all I'm going to say. And then ultimately, yes, we got a goal back from an own goal from Hincapié. You could say that we deserve to have a penalty, Matt. We should have had a penalty. We should have had this. We should have had that. We had some good moments. David Raya saved them at the end with that Garnacho one and that João. But by the way, that João Pedro one in the second half.
What is that, by the way?
All you have to do is just header it that way.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the header, yeah.
Yeah, in the box. He's gone like that. He's hit it straight at Raya and open goal. He had to go a bit to the right, and put that into the bottom corner.
I thought he had a good game though yesterday, João Pedro. His hold-up play was really good again against Gabriel. So yeah.
I'm not saying we need to sass it. I mean, our centre-backs are not good in heading and defending. Look at Martinez, United short, but knows how to win headers and use. Yeah, but I hear that. And I'm not ignoring that we're not good defending the box. Trust me. I'm the one that's sitting here that doesn't like our, people know me well enough. I don't like our defenders. I don't like how we defend in the box, period. I've always had this problem. Yeah, we're just not good at it. I get that. But you have to try and give yourself an opportunity by putting at least your physical players that are supposedly physical with their ones. You don't make it easier for them by putting your smallest players with their physical players, and then your supposed bigger players marking no one because you're doing zonals. Because it's not working. And it's not worked 3 times in a row. Burnley, we conceded in the last minute. And Arsenal, 2 goals. So What'd you say, Matt? I mean, listen, could we have got a draw at the end of the end of the day? Maybe. I actually thought the second half for about 15 minutes. I thought we were going to do it.
Yeah,
because we were winning the battles across the midfield. They couldn't get out, could they? We carried the ball. We looked a little bit more threatening going forward, and then they get a free kick in a fucking corner, and that's it. You know what I mean? Hato, because I thought he's test against Saka. A lot of people were worried about that. I thought Hato was very good, by the way.
He did good. Yeah, I thought he did good. He's got a bit of pace about him as well. The difficulty is just like it's just that last end product where obviously that's where Cucurella is just a lot better than him. But I thought he did. I thought he kind of kept Saka quiet. I thought Saka didn't have really a brilliant game, but is that because of Hato maybe? But yeah, I thought Hato was
the thing. It was the pace element. I don't think he liked the fact that he couldn't get away from him, and he got barged off the ball by Hato a couple of times, put him on the floor. Yeah. I like Hato. I've been saying to people about Hato. Hato, with enough football and whatever, could be our future left back comfortably. Yeah. I do think that he's not ready yet, but he's shown again yesterday against the best winger. Supposedly, the Arsenal fans keep saying that he can go up or one-on-one with these players and give them a go. And I thought Hato was fine. I thought defensively. We didn't really have much to question. Chalobah and Sarr, they looked kind of okay-ish. It was more Sanchez not being able to kick the ball out that kept putting us in trouble. But Reece James had a good game. That's the only one. And midfield let us down, barring Caicedo. I thought Santos and Enzo.
Are you being negative about Enzo Fernandez, Jim? Never thought it. No, do you know what I mean? I thought you just would say anything good about him.
Yeah, I know, exactly. I do think a lot of it's not his own fault, though.
No.
I just didn't really think we got him on the ball enough whatsoever in the areas we needed to. We had a good shot in the second half against Raya, put it hard and low. I thought it went in, and they pushed it out for a corner.
Anyone saying that doesn't say anything negative about Enzo Fernandez? Not saying he's being negative, but there you go. There's proof.
Ultimately, I need more from him. I need more from all of them, including him. And I hold him accountable because, yes, he wasn't involved enough in the game yesterday as much, but he needed to get involved in the game. He needed to find a way to get, take control of the game, be the man. And that's my thing about these players because they are our best of a bad bunch, right? Enzo, Caicedo, Palmer. Palmer again. Some of his passing was shocking again yesterday. Just not at it again. These are the players we look at if we're going to win games to step up and be the players. If you're going to go on to be, what we think some of us think are very, very good players, you need to be stepping up in these big games and being the difference. And yes, they've done it in the past and we can use that. But it only holds so far for me. After a while, I need to see you keep moving. Yes, we can look at the board. but they've not been backed. They've not been given quality. They've not been supported, right? Because we're relying too much on these players all the time to get us out of the shit. But ultimately, we are where we are. They need to get on with it. They need to get the points on the table for us. You know what I mean? If Palmer makes the England squad, I would be surprised.
I think Rodgers has clear of him at the moment.
Yeah, ultimately, and I don't know what it is with Palmer. He just doesn't look at it for me. I do think that groin, not having the surgery's fucked him personally. He just doesn't look as. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not saying it's an injury, just an injury thing, but his decision making, shooting. Like, he took a shot yesterday, went at the corner flag. I was like, "What are you doing?" Mm-hmm. He went to play Enzo Fernandez down the left once he done a run around him to create space, and he just passed it out for a goal kick. Couldn't even get the ball.
Yeah. Toby had a really good point here. So Cal the other day brought up a really good app. I'm going to. Well, I don't know if are we going to be talking any more about the game, or do you want to predict kind of the next?
No. I need to get away from it now. We've got Villa next.
But this is a really good app. Cal showed us. So essentially, it's from 3rd down to 6th, and it's got all our games left to go. So we can predict. Obviously, we're not going to go through every single one, but it would just be interesting maybe to do the next 3 games, let's say, from each, and it will just show where we are. So I'm going to ask you, Jem, what out of the next 3 games let's do the next 5 games, let's say, for each team. What do you think we're going to get against Villa?
We've got to win. I'm going to say win. We have to. We have to win.
And Newcastle?
Win.
Everton away?
Win.
Fucking hell, we love this, Jem. And Man City at home?
Lose.
Okay, right. Man United away at Newcastle?
I think they're going to lose, you know. Lose.
Villa away? Villa at home?
Draw.
Bournemouth away?
Win.
And Leeds at home?
Win.
Oh, I've not done 5. I've not done 5. Oh, fuck it. Man United for us at home, sorry.
Win.
So that means it's a loss. So it's really good. So it automatically does a loss for United. Okay, so, right, let's do Liverpool's games, the last 5. So Wolves, probably a win. Tottenham, win.
Is that at home? Yeah, win.
Brighton away?
Win.
Fulham at home?
Win.
Fucking hell. Everton away?
That's 4. Draw.
Okay, and then it's already populated some of Villa's one. So West Ham at home for Villa.
Is this Villa? Lose. Man United, draw. West Ham, win.
Forest
away. Ooh, win.
And then Sunderland at home.
Win.
Okay, so where's this put us? Still in 6th.
Fucked.
Fucking hell.
We're fucked.
We are fucked. I mean, we've gone on a pretty good run there. I think all of us in that situation would be happy with that running of getting 12 points out of 15.
Hey, even as honest as I've been there, we're still fucked. Even if we won all them games and it went like that, we're still fucked.
Fucking hell.
We're fucked. So can we do the next part? Or
you can do, mate. Yeah, we could carry on. It's quite easy with it.
Well, we've only got a couple of games left.
Brighton away.
Brighton away will win.
Forest at home. Liverpool away.
Draw.
Yeah. Tottenham at home.
Win.
Sunderland away. That's tough. But they hopefully will be on holiday then.
Win.
Right. Brentford. So we're now on to Man United. Man United against Brentford at home.
Win.
Liverpool at home.
Draw.
Sunderland away.
Win.
Forest at home.
Win.
Fucking hell. Brighton. Okay, right. Liverpool. How many? Whoa, the fuck?
Yeah, because some of the games are against us, isn't it?
Oh, silly me.
Why, Matt? Yeah.
Villa. Okay, so Villa away.
Palace. Got to go to Palace.
Palace.
Palace. Who's this? Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool at home.
Win
for Liverpool. But yeah, okay. Villa away.
Draw.
Brentford at home.
Win.
And then we've got Fulham. So this is Villa's. Fulham away.
Win.
Tottenham at home.
Win.
Fucking hell. Burnley away.
Win.
Fucking hell. City at home.
Lose.
So here we go. Oh, look at that. Fucking hell. That is so tight. But remember our goal difference too. We got a good goal difference. So we probably will go into top 4 there.
Fucking hell.
Fuck, that is so tight.
No, even with all me predicting we'll win all them games, we're still fucking struggling to get in.
Because we could, yeah, and you're right there, mate. You're absolutely right. I could see the Brighton game being a banana skin.
Put it in what you think. Go on.
I reckon. Okay. Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
You're going to lose to Man United at home. Jesus Christ.
I do.
Back in 10th.
That's what I think.
Go on. What about the others?
Fucking hell. I've got us on 59 points the rest of the season. Shit me.
What about the others?
Right. What do I think of the others? So you had us on 70 points. I'm going for, Bournemouth, yeah. Leeds. Chelsea, they'll win. That's fine. Brentford, yeah. I think your Man United ones are quite fair. I think barring the draw, I think Sunderland away, that's quite difficult for any team. But I think yours are fair there. That's fair. I think that they could potentially lose that game. Palace, it's a bit of a banana skin one. But other than that, I think that's all quite fair. Villas, draw. I'll change it. I think Man United might win that game. Yeah, I think that's fair, to be honest. Fucking hell. Oh, fuck.
Toby says, so we're only dropping 4 points, yeah, right? Yeah. Even with dropping 4 points, we still just about got, yeah, mate, don't even get me started. I don't even want to think about it, man. Get this off my screen. Get this off my screen, man. I don't even want to think about
that's typical me, though. I'm always half glass full.
I've got to go because I've got.
Yeah, no worries. We'll head off now. That's fine. But look, well, congratulations to CSC Cole.
Also, I'm going to speak to Lewis. He might come on before the Villa game, I think, or after the Villa game. So I'll let you know. Carefree Lewis to join us. Tomorrow we got match preview Aston Villa. Countdown on Wednesday. We play Wednesday, don't we? So it's Villa. So countdown for the game before. Team news, all of that will be here for that. Obviously, we'll be doing spaces on Twitter as well. Everything as we always do. Every day from now on, we will be here. Hit the notifications. Follow us if you're not following us as well. Yes, guys, big up to all of you that did join us today. Big up. Appreciate you all. Let's see. Hopefully, we can move on from that Arsenal game and see more bullshit ahead. So, Toby says, don't forget Brentford, who are 2 points behind us. Please, Toby. Toby, stop with this. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Stop with these comments, bro. Stop with these comments. Listen, we'll catch you tomorrow, guys. Yeah, make sure you're here around the same time tomorrow. We've done an hour and 15 minutes, nearly an hour and a half for you guys. Up the fucking Chelsea as always. We'll see you soon, guys. See you in a minute. Peace.